Welcome back. This is the Postgame Show presented by the Maroon Club, enhancing 23 Division I sports. Join the Maroon Club today. Our player of the game is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Experience the Coke side of life. Sandwich between our two stars, the coach, and Linnell Macklin is Dan Mowdy.
All right, Gary. In effect, the Leopards today turned NJIT inside out. Here to explain all that is the head coach for Lafayette, Diane Nolan.
Well, we thought we had an inside advantage, and we knew if we went inside and they collapsed, then to go inside, outside. And I thought our kids did a really good job of reading what the defense gave us, took advantage of it. I thought we worked the ball around. I thought our assist to baskets was a key. And I also thought second half defensively, made a couple adjustments. The kids executed that, and I think it really stifled them a bit. So credit to our players. They listened, they stuck to the game plan, shared the basketball, and going to have a good holiday.
No doubt, Diane. You know, the complexion of this Lafayette offense is you've got great outside threats, great inside threats, and the young lady standing to my right kind of takes care of both parts of that job.
She absolutely does. And she's such a workhorse every day at practice. I mean, that key rebound that we need. She gets usually the toughest offensive assignment on the defensive end. And you're right, she can get to the basket, she can distribute, and she can shoot the three. I mean, what else can you ask for someone?
Linnell Macklin is our player of the game. Diane Nolan, St. Peter's coming up in a week after a nice, well-deserved break. And then we start the Patriot League season right here at KSC, New Year's Eve against Army.
Well, I want to wish everybody Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, and thank you for supporting the Leopards.
Very well said. Diane Nolan, the head coach of the Lafayette Leopards. Let's turn to our Coca-Cola player of the game, Linnell Macklin. Linnell, congratulations, not just for this game, but against Stony Brook on the road. A team-high 17 points. It seems like you're shooting and scoring well above your average these days.
Yeah, but it's thanks to my teammates. I mean, they're getting us the ball. We're executing our plays very well, and just everyone's really knocking down shots, actually. So.
You know, we talk about you as a double threat, both outside and inside. Tell us a little bit about what you look for when Lafayette has the basketball across the midcourt line.
Well, after we set up our plays, and then who's ever open on screens, you know, some days it's a three, sometimes our posts are really good screens, so sometimes we get to the basket easier, and, you know, everything complements itself, and we just really work really well together.
You got some great role players on this team, yourself very well included. Taking a look at Linnell's numbers for today, 12 points, 3 of 5 from the floor, a rebound in there, 4 assists, had a steal along the way, and the biggest number perhaps for any player on this team, a big 0 as far as turnovers go. So congratulations on a fantastic day.
Thank you so much.
Linnell Macklin, our Coca-Cola player of the game, congratulations. Now back to Gary and John.
And our congratulations to Linnell. Scored 17 points on Friday, 12 today. That's pretty good scoring average for the last couple of ball games. All right, it is time to take a look at our scoring as far as the players are concerned. And John, as we look at NJIT, they had 3 people in double figures today, as Matichikova, Martina had 11, Matiska had 11, and Horton had 10. But they certainly never really got themselves rolling at all.
No, never in a great rhythm. Again, you heard Diane Nolan talk about it. They had an advantage on the inside. They played to that advantage, not only at the offensive end, Gary, because they got great looks on the inside, but they played to that advantage defensively as well. Nothing came easy for an NJIT around the basket.
And on the Lafayette side, Holman with 20 and 9 rebounds, so she just misses a double-double by a rebound, and Linnell Macklin with 12 points. All right, let's take a look at the highlights of today's ball game, and they're all going to center around the Leopards because they played a very fine game of basketball.
Well, they really did, Gary. Great ball movement. Jamie O'Hare, watch the bounce pass on the inside. Emily Holman really fed off her teammates. They're really moving the ball well and moving well on offense. Then in transition, Bria Freeland finds Jamie O'Hare with a great cross-court pass. Gary, we talked about their turnover issues in the first half. They had 8. They only had 5. O'Hare again on the drive. The kick out, Linnell Macklin, when you can catch the ball in rhythm and you're open. Great job by O'Hara to set up her teammate, Linnell Macklin. Now Annette Snow gets into the act. Gary, they had 9 threes last time out against Stony Brook. They didn't drain a bunch of threes today, but they hit just enough as Stipa did a nice job in 7 for 15 from downtown, Gary. That's an incredible percentage as Sammy Stipa then hits a mid-range jump shot. But, you know, Gary, when you talk about three-point shooting percentage, they were so efficient. Great little move to the basket there by Stipa. When you've got to defend the perimeter the way you do against the Leopards, it really allows things to open up on drive to the basket. And, of course, Anna Tazinski, we all know what she can do. I think she's just scratching the surface in terms of her ability to shoot the ball.
So, NJIT loses their 5th ball game in a row. They fall to 5 and 9. They had 17 field goals. They were just 2 for 14 from beyond the arc, 14 for 22 from the free throw line for their 50 points. For Lafayette, they go to 6-4. They stay undefeated here at home at 4-0. They stop a mini 2-game losing streak, and they had 23 field goals, 7 for 15 from beyond the arc. That's a real good number, 47%, 13 for 16 from the foul line. So all of those positives for sure, and they out-rebounded NJIT 37-36. The final score, Lafayette 66 as they go to 6-4, NJIT 50. Chris Popick has been our director today. My thanks as always to Dan Mowdy, to John Leone, to the RCN television team for a job well done. Merry Christmas to all of you. We'll see you next Sunday before the New Year's comes around as the Lafayette men will take on NJIT. That should be a terrific battle here at Kirby. For all of us, thanks for spending time with us today. I'm Gary Laubach. Goodbye, everybody.